Hey, hey, hey. Remember that? I like that show. This is the third part about relationships. Now, it took me like almost a half an hour because I was going to hit y'all with the oral, but every time I was trying to get my mind and get the words right, it just wasn't working. So we're going to skip the oral for right now. We just want to talk about the regular man woman, relationship. And I'm not even saying, even men on men, women and women, the relationships, know yourself so you can learn your partner. Because when you are intimate, and you're sharing this time and love making and expression, it's a beautiful thing when you're with someone you really are in tune to. And you can tell when you are in tune with someone and it's a mutual attunement because y'all both have the same feeling. You both share a lot of things. So you want to make sure that whoever you're with and you're spending time with, that you're in tune. And I'm not saying you're going to like everything. I might have a Martin and Gina relationship. And I think that was like a classic, beautiful relationship because it's really two different people. They were really two different people from two, opposites attract type of thing. And it was a beautiful thing because, they eventually got married, they had a connection, and it worked out. There's nothing wrong. Y'all may not agree on everything, but when it's time to get it together, y'all a team. You work it out. So that's a beautiful thing when you have that. I, especially for myself, I've always admired and been a fan of like that teenage love type thing when you had that teenage boyfriend or girlfriend and y'all grew up together and y'all did y'all thing and y'all ended up getting married. I always thought that was like a real beautiful thing, but we don't live, excuse me, necessarily in that day and time when we had that opportunity because a lot of us come from such crazy backgrounds that we clinch on to one another for many different reasons. So if you have that and you're able to get that and hold on to it, then I mean I commend you. More power to you. Then you got college sweethearts. Y'all hook up in college and y'all stick together. I think Dwayne, was it Snow, and his wife were college sweethearts. And they hooked up, and they're hanging in there, and she rode with him when he ain't had nothing, and sometimes you got to be a rider, and men, don't take advantage of that. If you got a girl that's a rider, don't take advantage of that. She's going to be there for you when you down, what I'm saying, then you decide you're going to show your behind and leave. And women, don't front on him either, what I'm saying. If you're going to be a rider, it's ride or die. Stay with that dude and hold him down, and have his back, and it's through thick and thin, you make sure, but just make sure you got the person that you're supposed to be riding with, because you ain't supposed to ride with everybody. You may have one or two in your life that you may have to ride with, but don't get caught up, and be going in the same direction. It's okay that y'all split a path, but y'all meet back up. It's a beautiful thing. So just make sure that when you are in a relationship that you are, with someone that you can share with, that you can talk to, and that's key. You should be able to talk to your partner. I realized that in my a crazy relationship, I couldn't talk to him. All he wanted to do was talk about other people and how they wasn't doing well. Who kind of crap is that? That's some BS. I don't talk about people and how they still sitting on the block talking about nothing. Cause for real, that's where he's still at, and that's what he's still doing. So I don't engage in them type of behaviors. And women, if it comes to a thing, don't be jealous and don't get upset if your man still has other female friends. Don't. Don't. Pay attention and watch. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you just keep your mouth shut and watch what's going on opposed to snapping all over them, because they just may well and be mutual friends. There are men and women who can be platonic friends with no sexual connection. There's not many, but there are a few that are just friends. And you got some chicks who like to snoop up and want to be digging up on the dude or whatever, or you got some dudes trying to snoop up and creep up on you. But what I'm saying, if you know yourself and you on lockdown and your man is on lockdown and y'all rolling together, then you shouldn't have nothing to worry about to be all jealous and be all snooting with. So I wouldn't even feed into that type of behavior, because a lot of times you'd be surprised if you end up with a really good dude or a good woman. people gonna hate because they gonna be mad that, oh my God, how she end up with him? How he get her? You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the grass is not always greener on the other side. So just be mindful, on who you are dealing with and you are indulging with. So I mean, we recapped on a lot of stuff. I think, I think I woke you up and threw a lot of stuff at you, in these couple of minutes. And I'm just hoping that, when we come to a bigger format, for 30, minutes, that we can kind of keep it. I kind of like it this way though, because I get to say whatever the hell I want to say and do it the way I want, with freedom of speech. So, and I get to really point it out to y'all, because y'all my peeps and I love you and I want the best for you. Excuse me. And so I have to share with you what I see and what I know, so that way I can get you to do the right thing for you. So, that's just how it go. So once again, this concludes the American Dysfunction. Y'all got me pounding it out, okay? So peace and blessings, much love, until next time.